Why hello, and welcome back to The Kitchen. I'm Lucy Lexman, and I appreciate you tuning in to one of my Vlogtober videos. Now, we may be in the kitchen, but we're not actually making food today. So the dreaded and very well-deserved hated Are You Okay Day was a couple of weeks ago. And even though it wasn't relevant at all to mental health, my uni decided to put on a free workshop to make candles and even provided a free kit to make them with. All over Zoom, of course, because we can't go outside. So my uni actually puts on regular free little workshops. They've done financial ones. I've attended an origami folding one, which was really nice. I suck at origami, tell you what. It was really fun. I would probably practice that if I ever remember. Anyway, going off topic, candles. So, whoa, that was a powerful scent. So obviously the supplies got shipped to me, and I did attend the Zoom workshop when it was airing live, but I didn't follow along the steps because it was late at night and honestly I was too tired to do that. But now that means I have all these supplies to attempt to make them and instructions to follow along to at my own pace and hopefully not screw these up or set the house on fire or ruin any bowls or pans. Now, because this was a pre-made kit, I obviously haven't chosen what colours or scents I get to use. According to this, it is very much rose. Very, very strongly of rose. The dry petals are cute though. The natural light is starting to fade, so I might have to switch to overhead at some point while making this. So I guess you're just gonna have to deal with some weird lighting in this video. I hope you still enjoy it. So this workshop was run with the Handmaker's Factory, and it did come with this very handy little booklet. So opening the box, we have this very cute sticker. We have a little bit of information about the teacher, Nicola, who was a very good teacher actually. She had loads of tips and tricks, so I'd be very interested in attending another workshop by her. And of course, we have this hefty bag of wax. So having poured the wax into a bowl, you can see that it's in more of a flake form. And you can see I'm super prepared and already have the thermometer attached to the side of the bowl. So the supplies we have in this box include some little tea lights, a larger jar for a bigger candle, some smaller wicks, and of course one big wick for the bigger candle, a stick with a hole in it to hold the big wick in place, and a thinner stick for stirring. Got some decorations, we have the rose petals and some gemstones. Gemstones are very cute, but I'm unlikely to use them. Got a paper cup for pouring, and some rose-scented essential oil. And of course, there's a little colour chip here. It's hard to tell what colour this will end up being, but I'm excited to find out. We also have this sticker to put on the bottom of the big candle because, you know, safety. The big wick also came with a sticker to attach it to the bottom of the jar, and I'm just gonna, oh, okay, that didn't give me any chance to reposition that. That is on. So I might as well get started melting the wax. I've got this saucepan of water bubbling away, and I'm just gonna put this bowl on top to create a double boiler. The wax is melting into a heart shape. It's so cute. Now, a little trick that the teacher showed us is to dip the bottom of the tea light wicks into the melted wax and then push them down onto the middle of the tea light casings to act as glue. It's been less than a minute and they're already starting to solidify on there. Seems like it's working pretty well. It was at this point that the heavens opened up and it was raining so hard and so loud. Here's a little taste of what that sounded like. Anyway, back to the candle making. So now that the wax has melted, I'm going to add the colour chip. Time to give it a little mixy mix. Now that the wax is off the stove, I had to let it cool down a bit before adding the oil, because if it's too hot the oil will evaporate and you won't get any scent coming off your candles at all. Now the rose scent on this is pretty strong, so I'm gonna only use half of the vial that the teacher gave us. She's convinced that it's not going to be a strong smelling candle, but I have my doubts. I spent longer than I'd like to admit trying to open this before realizing it was taped shut. I eventually got there though and was able to add the scent. Oh dear. I then transferred this mixture into the paper cup and attempted to add a little bit of a spout on one side to make it easier to pour. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ooh yeah! With the tea lights, I didn't have quite enough wax to finish the last candle, so I had to go back in with a spoon to try and divvy them up a little bit better. Now that the candles have been poured, I'm going to attempt to add some rose petals on the top for decoration. You can see in some parts how it's starting to set and change colour. It looks like it's going to be a bit more pink than red, so Michael will be happy, it's his favourite colour. Now that that's done, I will have to move these off the kitchen bench so we can actually make dinner. So now that it's the next morning, it should be safe enough to trim this big wick to size. And that was the final step, so I've done it! I have candles! Successfully! Not too shabby if I say so myself. Well, that was the candle making. I hope I didn't screw it up too badly. As you might tell, I totally filmed this outro before making the candles. I gave it away. Anyway, I hope I did an okay job at this, and I hope to see you tomorrow. So I thought, oh lucky. Sir.